Hey, good morning. I just want to share a quick word of encouragement, a little thought of the day for you guys, especially in this time of quarantine. I think it's important for us to remember to take care of our mental, emotional, and spiritual well being, as well as our physical one, in order to stay sane during this time. And so I wanted to call to mind the idea of our mentality and how powerful our minds are, because it really dictates what we think and how we view the world, and it controls our mentality. And so we need to think about how to strengthen it and how to make sure that our mentalities are able to withstand all the different difficulties and circumstances that'll come our way. And so I wanted to read the words from the Bible from the Christian missionary Apostle Paul, who wrote in the book of Philippians chapter 4, verse 8 through 9, about the idea of mentality. And so in verse 8, the Apostle Paul writes, "Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." Think about such things. Whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, or praiseworthy. Think about those things. And this isn't just an idea of remember and be nostalgic and think about the good old times and, oh man, I wish we could go back to those times. It's not that kind of remembering, but it's actively calling to mind the principles and concepts that are behind those good memories. So for example, before social distancing, I know a lot of us are missing hanging out with our friends or our family, and we're yearning for that time where we can meet together in person. And it's not necessarily that Paul's saying, hey, remember those times, but he's saying, remember the principle behind it. Remember the goodness of relationships. Remember the goodness behind love and the care that we have for one another. And I know a lot of us are missing some restaurants. I'm missing going to Fat Sal's every battle assembly. And it's not necessarily that, hey, think about the good times you have eating those delicious sandwiches. But he's saying, think about the beauty and artistry there is in creating food and how lovely and wonderful something like food can even be. Or the gym, going to the gym. I know a lot of us are missing that too. Yeah, my stomach definitely is missing that. And I know it's easy to think, oh man, I can't wait till the gyms reopen, and I wish things were the way that they were before all this. But it's calling to mind the beauty and wonder of physical discipline even, and replicating that goodness that physical discipline and physical activity does for us, for our bodies and for our minds, and replicating that at home and trying to figure out ways to continue being physically active despite this quarantine. And so in this time of quarantine, hey, I'm just praying that we're able to think about the goodness of life, recall to mind, actively think about them. That's what meditation is to bring to mind those things, whatever's true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, praiseworthy, or excellent. Call those things to mind and think about them. Think about the beauty of life. And if ever this happens, if ever you feel like life is just not worth living, don't buy into that lie. Remember this truth, which is the truth which is noble, right, lovely, pure, admirable. The truth is that you are valued, you are loved, and you are worthy because you have the dignity of being a human being. And so remember that truth, that you are valued, you are worthy, you are loved. And don't let anything else rob you of your joy. Don't let any other lies invade your mentality and tell you otherwise. Because you are a human being with dignity and you are valued and loved. So have a great day, you guys. Be blessed and hopefully see you guys soon.